Welcome back, my hello subscribers. Today we're talking about podcasting mics. Okay, not mics, one mic. This is my first impressions video on the Yeti X. Now, I've been using for a long time and I've been a very faithful user of these little mics right here, the Rode Wireless Go. And when these came out, it was a dream come true. I mean, I can link more than one, have perfect, I think it just sounds perfect voice sound, balance, you know, with the bass and everything. They're not like the best of the best in the world, but they get the job done. Your voice sounds clear, and I just love these things, and I use them all the time. But there are times when you want to do some voiceover. There are times when you want to do something like a podcast, or you want to talk with someone in the video. So this video here, I want to talk about the Yeti Blue X. So, like anything these days in the world, our options are just ridiculous. There isn't one. If you search best mic or best light, best camera, you're screwed, basically, because there's too many options. So I think about things practically. I want to get the best features that I can get for the least amount of money, and I feel like a lot of you out there are going to do that too. So I was not looking for the best of the best. I was looking for the best well-rounded microphone at the most reasonable price. Now, what's that price for you? I don't know. But for me, this hit the mark. This thing was $140. And I think the regular price is $180. They're on sale pretty often. You can get it on Amazon, Best Buy, you name it. Just search Blue Yeti X and you'll find it. But for $140, I thought this was the best option. And I don't have a lot of experience with podcasting mics or anything that's like voiceover. So as soon as I opened the box and I saw how intuitive to use this is, plug and play, that's what I'm looking for, you know? This is that. I was surprised, first of all, with the size. This thing's like a foot high. And it has a really cool feature. It flips like that. This is the way to use it. And you have to be in front of it. So we've got two sides to it. Here is the button for the pattern. So the cool thing about this is like having 4 mics because it has 4 different modes. So let's talk about that first, because that's what kind of got me into this one, so that you can, it's very intuitive to use. You can just follow along. So just reading off of this thing, the 4 modes, you can set the mic to record only in front of you and cut out everything else. So it kind of does an 45 degree or a little bit wider than that in front of the mic. I think they call that the cardioid. I'm not familiar with the names because I'm not very technical on this stuff, but 4 modes. I'll just go in order. Mode 1 is front. So it would be the main person, and then you can have recording forward. But it's gonna remove all the background sound. So kind of like an interview. So I could ask a question and I could have 2 people in front of me answering a question. That's the first mode. It would cut out everything else. Mode 2 is omnidirectional. So mode 2 would record the entire room all around the microphone without discrimination there, without trying to exclude anything. Mode 3 is what I would say the podcasting or voiceover for one person. So that mode, the mic faces the speaker and only the speaker, cuts out everything else. And then finally, the 4th mode is a 2-way, basically one person here and one across the table. Perfect for conversations. So if you're doing a podcast or a recording, question and answer just with one person. So that's the cool thing about this. So that's one side of the knob of the buttons. I mean, that's the pattern button. On the other side, I don't have it on right now, but this lights up and you can see your voice levels with the LED colors live. And I really like that because you can go from green to yellow to red, and you could know if you're cutting. So you can kind of dial down your gain and find that best point for you. And you've also got a mute option. So if you press the button, you basically mute yourself. So it's great for if you're doing a stream, basically. You're gonna have the micro USB that goes into the device, and then it goes out through USB. So if you are using a MacBook that has USB-C, you will need the adapter or the dongle, whatever they're called, to be able to use it. But it was seamless. As soon as I connected it, my computer recognized it and it was easy to use. Now the benefits to using it on a Windows computer is that there is software for you to add effects, to play with the volume, to play with the EQ. So you're not gonna get to enjoy that on the Mac. But I mean, but there's software out there for the Mac where you can play with your sound input. So it's not a deal breaker for me. I made a video that I wanted to do voiceover with, and I basically connected the microphone, and as I was editing through Final Cut Pro, I recorded my voice and then edited the voice levels and the EQ, everything that I wanted to do so it could sound right. So really easy to use, and I just wanted to share my first impressions. It's not, like I said, the best thing ever, but I think it's one of the easiest to just pull out of the box and use and get some crispy sound, super high quality. So I'll link the video that I made so you can hear it yourself. That's basically like a sample, like a test of this microphone. I literally pulled the mic out and recorded that voiceover, and I was just happy with it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out that sample. See you soon.